In certain extreme situations, the law is inadequate. In order to shame its inadequacy, it is necessary to act outside the law. To pursue natural justice. This is not vengeance. Revenge is not a valid motive, it's an emotional response. No, not vengeance. Punishment.
Oh, say, can you see the light? What's so proud? Shouldn't have turned down those cue cards.
Welcome back to United States of Australia. I am the Aussie guy, and it is our 16th anniversary. 16th month anniversary show. And unlike Aaron M. Holt, I'm not here to ask you for $100 an hour. That would be insane. Can you imagine just creating an anniversary show out of nowhere and then asking for $100 an hour? Ridiculous. I'm going to go with $60 an hour. I think that's a much more fair rate. $1 a minute. We could go $1 a minute. But I am going to need $1 every minute. So, look, I've given you the first minute 46 for free. But if I don't see $1 within the next 57 seconds, I'm killing the stream. It's over. We're done. We're cooked. So here we go. I'm just going to sit here. I'm going to sit here and I'm going to wait. I'm going to wait for $1. $1? Anyone? $1. It's a fucking dollar. What? Really? Are we this worthless? Holy fucking shit. All right, I'll give you 120 minutes on credit. And to help me do that is a man known the world over to have a head like a fucking pineapple. Take a pineapple. How you doing, brother?
All right. How's it going? How's it going? The grift is real, guys. The grift is real. We're doing it. We're doing it.
Daylight bought this intro.
Oh, no.
Daylight bought us 2 minutes. Well, actually, no, what's that? That's $1.40? $1.40. So
Oh, God.
a minute and 28 seconds.
Is the Australian dollar worth more than the American dollar?
That's true. No, that's true, actually.
So he obviously meant the Australian dollar. So
No, well, the Google's cut actually brings it down to the Australian dollar. So I get all that. All right, so we got 2 minutes. We can actually intro another guest, which is fucking exciting. Wait, we lost a guest. What happened?
Shit.
What happened to Scoop?
Oh, no. Pressure got to him.
Oh, no. Well, now we have to introduce a man that's way more interested in Destiny than Fuentes. Robbie the Marin fan. How you doing?
Wow. That's I'll never get those 2 seconds back before I was like, nope, I'm out.
You gave me a 7 on Thanksgiving. What do you give that one?
I'm just horrified by the video, and now I'm getting flashbacks by it. So that's my God.
Be a 10. That's a 10, right? That's a 10.
I just ate too.
I got you. I got you there. By the way, we're up to 4 minutes. Daylight, you got another $2 on you because we're not going to do well. All the way back from Europe, all the way back from Ukraine, back on United States soil, but more importantly, back on United States of Australia soil. The great Jay Scoop, how are you, brother?
I'm doing good. I'm trying to figure out where that soil is. Somewhere in the middle of the Pacific, or
let me tell you, it's not cheap, and we have not received another $1 yet. So I might need to cut the stream. Seriously, like $1 a minute. We're up nearly up to 5 minutes, and we've only received $2. It's a disgrace. Wow. Absolutely. No, all right. I'm cutting that bullshit now. That was. How
Yeah,
much?
go for it.
All right.
Oh no, let me go downstairs and chill on my weekend. No.
You'd have to
Like,
buy the
what,
whole 2 hours. I'd imagine.
$2? $2?
No.
$2.50?
I want Eccles to stick around today
Okay.
because
All right, cool.
Eccles
Just
got
today,
some
then.
explaining to do this week.
Got some splaining to do.
But no, we're obviously making fun of Aaron Imholt creating an anniversary. The week of Thanksgiving because he needed a reason to work Black Friday and not prepare a show. So, hey, that's right. I got fired 4 years ago on this day. Let's try and grift some money. So, yes, we ended our previous podcast 16 months ago and started United States of Australia. So I thought, what a perfect time to celebrate our 16-month anniversary.
Perfect.
And this week, Robbie, go to you first. What are your favorite memories from back in the early United States of Australia days?
Ruining my mental health by trying to find stuff to piss me off on a constant basis.
You know, that's a way better answer than Whiskey Pete gave to Aaron Imholt when he called into the show. What about you, Jay Scoop, going back in the pantheon and the history of United States of Australia? What are your favorite memories?
Favorite memories. My favorite memories were being able to show up to a show all the way over in Ukraine, not knowing if I would have the electricity to do it.
Yes, they are great memories. Dayla bought another minute 30.
I think that's my cost to go, is it not? $1.
Yeah, sorry, yeah, $1.49.
As he hit.
All right. Thanks for coming, Echo. It was a good time. We enjoyed you being here.
Don't tempt him. We might actually leave.
Yeah, no, come back, Echo. But no, Scoop, we had the Russian souvenirs episode where you displayed
that was wild.
Displayed the clothing that you took off a dead Russian. What good times we've had on the United States of Australia.
I cannot confirm nor deny these allegations, although they are recorded for eternity.
Isn't that amazing? In 16 months, there's literally something that happened on our show. Aaron's 4 years on the internet. He couldn't even bring up a story that was about his internet days, which I thought was fantastic. But I guess before we get too carried away, we gotta do this.
Aaron's boring, and April adds nothing. It's gonna be great. We're scripting this morning. Come on. It's time for Movie and the Scrimp. It's time for Movie and the Scrimp. It's gonna be mediocre as fuck. It's time for Movie and the Scrimp.
Yes, it is that time, and it's a big week. Like it's the stars aligning this week. We've obviously been focusing in on Geno and Kiki in recent times, and of course, it all came together on the anniversary show. But before we get to all of that, did you guys know? I mean, I know you and Robbie don't know Scoop, but Echo, you might be aware that Aaron Imholt. Oh, no, sorry. No. I shouldn't have even hit that stinger. I had something more important to bring up first. My God. What a disgrace I am as a host. I am a disgrace as a host. I had something else I wanted to do before this. Robbie, you remember you did that segment about Donkey Lips, Michael Ray Bell?
Classic. That was my favorite.
Oh,
moment
yeah.
United States
you watched that video and you broke it
down. It took me a second, the Donkey Lips thing, you could have just said the Robbie doppelganger with a speech impediment. That might have
so he was doing a bit of a drunk stream on was that
always good. Drinking with a mental health problem always works out well.
Yeah, so it was a day after it was day after Thanksgiving. He just watched the Raiders and the Chiefs. He's a big Raiders fan. He did
Godspeed.
he did a stream watching the Raiders game. And got paid to get drunk. Basically, people were paying him to have shots and fucking
Nice.
blah blah blah. But I tuned in. I had nothing better going on, so I was like, I'll click on to Michael Ray Bauer, see what he's talking about.
Free of charge. I love you, brother. Keep doing what you're doing, and better days ahead. Robbie the Mariner.
How do you feel, Robbie?
What?
Famous.
What happened? How?
Famous.
Why is my name? No, I
Free
heard
of
my
charge.
name, but what?
I love you,
Listen
brother.
again.
Keep doing what you're doing, and better days ahead. Robbie the Mariner.
How did that get? Did someone like pay him to say that?
I can't
saw the
see
show.
anything that would indicate that. Yeah.
Yeah,
What?
he saw the show. Clearly, he saw the show last week.
Mm-hmm.
He
Wow,
appreciated your feedback.
that's flattering. I always assume no one's watching. Like we could have a million
they're
people
not.
watching,
Yeah.
and I'll just assume
Yeah.
no one's watching. It's a
Yeah,
I don't know why. It's a inferiority complex.
Inspiration.
Okay,
to
we
my
get the
friend
point.
Robbie, the Mariner fan. Can you give him a shout out? Robbie, free of charge. I love you, brother. Keep doing what you're doing, and better days ahead.
So he wasn't watching,
Robbie
or was he
the
watching?
I can't believe that you went into that full. I can't believe that people are watching. It always surprises me when people are watching. I was
You're
like,
an
"Oh,
asshole.
Thank you, Robbie. Thank you for doing that."
This is going to
You're
be
a
a
mean
fun.
person.
This is going to be a fun game. I'm going to see how many people I can get to shout out Robbie. In this
Fuck you guys. You guys are mean.
I can't believe how well that worked. Like how tight I'd cropped it and everything.
Mhm.
Oh dear me.
That's
Thank
horrible.
you, Robbie. I love you, dude. You're the best.
Aaron's boring, and April adds nothing. It's gonna be great. We're scripting this morning. Come on. It's time for Movie and the Scrimp. It's time for Movie and the Scrimp. It's gonna be mediocre as fuck. It's time for Movie and the Scrimp.
Yes, because I fucked up. I thought I'd play it again.
Yay!
Because why not? I mean, it's catchy as fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's super catchy. And we've got some more catchy stuff later when it comes to intros. But
We
First
don't
of
need
all-
to speak about your herpes.
yes. First of all, though, I don't know. Did you guys hear this week that Aaron Imholt had some compliments for us?
Ooh,
Oh.
more super
No,
chats?
no, not specifically to us.
Oh,
But
okay.
he was talking about some of the drama in the Doubleverse.
Hmm.
Have someone take someone's livelihood away. No, it's not right. But you could argue it's not right to sit there and fucking relentlessly make an entire show about going after someone constantly.
Well, I mean, that doesn't sound good to start, does it? It sounds like he's suggesting we should lose our livelihood. Pretty antisocial, you lovely ladies. $5. Congratulations on 16 months, bro. We appreciate it. Thank you for the $5. You're way too kind. But yeah, it doesn't start out well, does it? It does kind of sound like he's having a dig, but no, it gets better.
And that you kind of take your fate into your own hands when you do shit like that. You know, if you and to get so personal, like if you poke a little fun at someone, you tease someone, you play their show, you make fun of their show, whatever, that's fine. That's, you know, if someone first.
So there you go. Now we're getting better, right? We just
Perfect.
play show. Yeah. We just play show. We poke fun. That's all we do. We're all good.
First of all, nobody can get you canceled for that. Nobody's going to take down your
thank
channels and
God.
shit. But if you decide to go like super personal and it gets to harassment level, if that person wants to go after your livelihood, you've now given them a reason to. And why? Because you can't do a show. I've been saying this for years. And
So there it is. We can do a show. Aaron just said it. We can do a show. Isn't that's the compliment right there, right? You know, we don't get personal. I've still never said Slam Piece's name, even though I know it. I've never said Slam Piece's name out loud on a stream or even typed it in a chat. Never get personal. We just play a show and goof on it. And if you don't do that, you get personal. You don't know how to do a show. So thank you, Aaron. We appreciate it. We do a show here. We do a good show.
Allegedly.
Allegedly. Yeah. Well, Aaron said it. Oh, damn it. Now I realize what I'm saying. Fuck. I just insulted the fuck out of the show. Damn it. Oh, I should have thought about that. What's happened to you, Echo? Is your
My fucking camera's playing up, mate. Sorry, I'm trying to fix it in the background whilst adding occasional words to sound like I'm still here.
Yeah. So
Oh yeah, still toe.
on Friday, Aaron did his, as we talked about, his random created out of nowhere 4th anniversary show a few months after his 10th anniversary show. I don't know, Scoop, you're like, what? How do you have a 4th anniversary after a 10th anniversary? Well, he was on radio for 10 years, then he got fired. Now he's been on the internet for 4 years, so he's celebrating 4 years on the internet.
Didn't he get fired for harassment? And now he's saying harassment's bad.
Robbie, Robbie, beautiful, brother. Beautiful.
I was thinking it was one of those Marvel timeline things where they were just bouncing all over the place, and that's how we got the anniversary.
Yeah. So this is Aaron talking about his victim and how he got fired from radio.
BRB boys.
Make it a story. I guarantee they did. Can we re-victimize me this way? Can we re-victimize me here? Can we re-victimize me there? I'd like to be re-victimized more.
So he's talking about the woman that he bullied, where live on air he said, "We're bullying today." It's exactly what he said. But so she wanted, can we victimize me here? Can we victimize me there? But if you weren't aware of that, you could possibly think Aaron talking about April and Nick psychologically abusing him. Is that where he's victimized? You know, where he pleaded with them to stop drugs. Did Aaron victimize himself there as well? Like, doesn't it kind of sound like a template of what Aaron Emholt's been up to for the last few months? Yeah? Anyone? Would just say yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
I disagree.
And she wants.
All right. Down on that.
No, sorry, I was still
you
sorting out
fell into
my.
the
I was
trap.
still sorting my camera out.
Still just sitting there
It's a trap.
doing a shitty corporate morning radio show in Des Moines, probably making the same money. Actually,
A shitty corporate radio show in Des Moines that he got fired because he was angry that he didn't get that shitty morning radio show in Des Moines.
Honestly, this is the greatest idea ever for me.
As an experiment, I will try to spend a full week with a toe mindset. Every L that comes my way, I will try to flip into the ultimate W. MGD is on fire tonight in both.
That sounds like a movie, like The Yes Man, or
Robbie. You do need to try. You do need to try and like zone in on the toe. The toe. Here, how about this, Robbie?
Ooh.
Mhm.
Here we go. Now MGD's just giving me a fucking idea. This week, you're in charge for next week's show. You're in charge of steel toe clips. You have to.
That's not what I said.
No. Listen. You have to listen to at least one entire steel toe morning show this week.
What? Can we put bamboo through my nails instead?
I'll pay you. I'll pay you to do this, right?
Okay.
You're already in the wrong. You're already in the
the
wrong mindset, Robbie. You're not following the steel toe.
Yeah, exactly. I'll pay you to the. Well, no, exactly. That's how I got him into the steel toe mindset, where I said I'll pay you to do it.
Yeah.
So if Deadpool's around, if you could pay me to pay him, that'd be great. But no, in all seriousness, you've got to watch a steel toe morning show from start to finish this week, and you need to bring clips and a report next week.
Okay, I'll do it.
And you need to bring the positivity of the toe.
I believe in you, Robbie.
Yeah.
I don't
But
think
yeah,
you do, Echo.
I believe you'll mess it up.
Oh, gee, thanks.
Positivity
Dan
of
says
the
you
toe.
You can't put Robbie through that. It would be torture. I mean,
Torture.
I cleaned it up for you, but yeah. Yes, it would be. But no, look, I think it's only fair enough.
Mm.
The only thing I've ever asked before was 13 minutes of Michael Ray Bauer. That's all I've ever asked of you, right?
Mm-hmm.
Exactly. So just to go back to where we're at with the toe, he's shitting on this little shitty corporate radio show that he was trying to get 4 years ago.
Actually, the way the business is now, she's either taken a pay cut or she's had to take on more responsibilities for the same money. It's not going well. Apparently, I will say this, Patrick.
All right, before we move on. He's shitting all over where she'd be at in radio right now. He's trying to go back to radio. All he talks about is going back to radio. And Scoop, I know you keep up with the Ben Maller Show, and Robbie, you keep up with the Ben Maller Show. What's been going on with the Ben Maller Show lately? Robbie, I'll start with you.
People are getting whacked left and right. It's like a survival of the fittest. Well, I don't even know if that's the right term because some of the best people are getting fired. So it's like, yeah, it's not a great situation. I would say I don't know why you get back into radio because there is no. It doesn't seem like there's ever going to be available jobs in radio. It's just going to be who keeps their job in radio. So
Radio is going to be AI in no time, and
yeah,
and soon after that, it will no longer exist. Like everyone's got Bluetooth in the cars and shit these days. There's a few people hanging on to their fucking 1996 Hyundai XL or whatever, but for the most part, people are running Bluetooth in the cars and all that shit. Radio is just about dead. But Aaron's just schooled us on how this bitch is getting fucked over.
Melton
Now
more gifted than Heather at Laser 103.3 because at least he could grab onto my coattails. Well, grab on.
Whoa! What did you just say?
Yeah.
At least he can grab onto my cock.
What?
Do you know what I love about? I was like, I've seen Melton cover this. I've seen Pretty Antisocial cover this. But what I knew is that Robbie hadn't seen this, Scoop hadn't seen this, and just the natural reaction. Let's go back a fraction.
At least he could grab onto my coattails. Grab on my cock too. Let's make it what he really wants to do.
Yeah, so he tried to cover it up by saying that's what Melton wants. It's not what I want. I don't think about Melton grabbing my cock. it's that Melton wants to grab my. I don't know. Anyway, bit of a Freudian slip, but I feel like there's a bit more of a compliment coming to us.
Grab onto my coattails, and he made something out of it. I mean, he's currently in the process of burning it down and losing his mind, which is also fun to watch. But he had a brief, 1 year run where he could make something of tying himself to my coattails. Heather couldn't even do that. I became the biggest story in radio, every publication.
All right, so first of all, I think we've done a pretty good job of attaching ourselves to Aaron's coattails, right?
Grabbing for his cock,
yeah. Thanks to Husey, helped out a little bit, but yeah, I feel like it's a compliment because Melton is falling, failing, he's about to collapse, whereas we're on the rise, right? Our numbers have never been better. Well, they were better about a month ago.
A lot better. Yeah, a lot better.
Yes.
Minneapolis Star-Tribune, Des Moines Register, newspapers, radio, pod.
So I got to skip back a little bit. So I fucking talked over something.
Publication, Minneapolis Star.
Nah, god damn it! I need to go back fraction further.
Run where he could make something of tying himself to my coattails. Heather couldn't even do that. I became the biggest story in radio, every publication. Minneapolis Star-Tribune, Des Moines Register, newspapers, radio, pod.
He became the biggest story in radio. The Minnesota Public Tribune, the Des Moines Register. I mean, what an amazing drop. Biggest story in radio to Minnesota Public Register.
I
How did
love-
Scoop, Robbie, how did you guys have never heard of this guy until I brought him up? He was the biggest story in fucking radio. Sorry, what were we gonna say, Echo?
No, I was just going to say I like that he's kind of saying like, oh yeah, guys, I get mentioned by Echo Pineapple. I get mentioned by Aussie Guy, like podcasts and TV, and it's like, well, you didn't really mention two great examples to start with, and then you've just been like, oh yeah, all the podcasts. So.
And look, he was TV news recently thanks to his felony revenge porn charge.
Ooh la la!
Made the news.
What a celeb!
It's just phenomenal. Scoop, I know it's been tough for you. You've been over in Ukraine, and now you've you've made your way back, and you've had a lot of flights and all that. It's been hard for you to keep up with what we've been up to over here, but. Have you managed to gather anything from this madness that is Aaron Imholt over the last few months?
It's like a tornado. Like, I don't know. Just this guy's a fucking idiot. But there's so much that I'm trying to like piece together and find out, and it's very hard because it just seems like I can never find any of like much of the origin of the stuff that's being talked about. So I mean, I don't know if you can clear up some of that stuff, but for me overall, I'm just trying to find out what his show is originally even supposed to be about. I mean,
it's a great question.
Yeah, he doesn't look like he's worked for a living, like with steel toe boots, so that's ruled out. So, like, what the fuck was it originally about?
Jay Scoop, you're saying the exact stuff I was saying when we first started this. I feel like I'm only like 25% understanding it still, which is probably 25% more than you. But the first thing I said was like, so he raises money for his show, but what's he actually talk about during his show? And they're like, well, no one really knows. He just kind of blabbers. I'm like, so it's a telethon.
For the most part, look, so there's a channel, I think he stopped doing it, but there was Real Media Player that used to clip just the begging for money. So he does a minimum 4 hours a day, Jay Scoop. Well, for the most part, 4 hours a day, right? And he has a goal of $350 to hit. So Real Media Player used to take out of that 4 hours every moment where he talked about the goal and begging for money. And it used to be 40 minutes to an hour of him begging for money on a 4-hour show. So it's pretty epic. But he used to be, for 10 years, he was a radio show. And it was just your standard radio show. But he was in St. Cloud, Minnesota. And he got fired for bullying a woman. And then he went to the internet and said, you guys have to pay my bills. And so since then, he's been begging for the audience to pay his bills. But it's interesting you bring that up because he's going to explain why they got rid of him from the radio station.
Executive decision was, and April agreed with me at the time, I said, they're going to take all of my social media and they're going to wipe it all out and fire me. They're going to take it down to zero. So I can't talk to my audience in case we need to leave. I was already suspect of 101. They already hated the fact that I carried that entire fucking station. I was that's too much power for one man to have guy.
Too much power in St. Cloud, Minnesota.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if you guys have heard of this guy. Like he did a little bit in radio. He's kind of fallen off the map, but there's a guy called Howard Stern.
Who?
You ever heard of him?
Who?
Yeah, just a little bit.
Yeah, you've heard of Howard Stern? Yeah. That's a dude that had way more power than a radio station wants you to have. He was in the New York City market. That's power that you don't want a radio host to have. St. Cloud, Minnesota. But let's forget all that. Forget Howard Stern. Opie and Anthony got fired. And they paid out their contracts because maybe someone else might hire them. And we don't want anyone else to hire them because they're a talent. They're a talent. And they might take away ratings from us. So they literally paid out Opie and Anthony to not work. But Aaron Imholt had too much power in St. Cloud, Minnesota. So, like, isn't this insanity? I literally titled this clip "Bonkers Explanation."
So I was like, if they could fire me, they would, but they can't because I'd take a lot of audience with me. But if they can paint me as this terrible bully guy and then delete all my socials and then can me so I can't communicate with my audience and move this thing along, then I'm fucked. So I said, you know what?
So let's be clear, he's never said this in 4 years. It's taken him 4 years to come up with this little story as to they were going to take your socials off him. No, they just wanted to take the money that you were making off of their back, off of their station.
I'm going to reject their offer. I was on the phone with Adrian, Oz, Corey, Johnny, April. I was on the phone with everybody. Like, what do you think about this? What do you think about that? Corey, in Corey's credit, he was excited to make this jump. He was like, let's.
Corey was excited to make the jump off of Steel Toe about 18 months ago. And then he did about 4 shows and then quit YouTube altogether. So Corey's always happy to make a jump that doesn't make any sense whatsoever.
Fucking do it. Let's just go. I said, okay. Audience said, let's just go. We'll support you. This is bullshit. So I told the station, I appreciate your offer to come back. I really do, but I'm going to take off. And by the way, pay me for my clients that you haven't paid me for yet. About $5-6 grand. They said, we'll give you that $5-6 grand if you promise not to disparage us when you go do your new show. I said, okay. They never made with the $5 grand, so I lit them the fuck up. And we've been doing this ever since. We're going to get to more. We can.
So, yeah, he's been doing that ever since. Now he wants to go back to that. And the place that he shit on, he wants to go back and work there after he lit him the fuck up. But, you know, Aaron's got it all figured out.
I've got a lot of sympathy for Joe Scoop with this because it is kind of like the soaps, yeah, where if you could be watching it for a year, you go away for 3 months, come back, you're like, I don't know what the fuck is going on. I don't know half the twist with this. Like, Aussie guy hasn't even mentioned all of the fucked up shit that's actually happened that's made him interesting over the last year, you know. So yeah, bear with.
That's the fascinating part about it to me. Like, he has this bravado without all of the fucking actual media attention. Like, he talked about how that woman wanted to take it to the media. He didn't need to take it to the media. The media came in anyway because he's got felony revenge porn charges. He's got his ex-wife has a HRO against him for talking too much shit. But it's always everyone else's fault. And it is everyone else's fault. Now we're going to get to it. And I guess, should we hit the intro that you made for me, Echo?
Yes, let's do it.
Because we know who everyone's favorite topic is now on the show. And he's my favorite.
Oh, yeah.
Topic.
Yeah.
Have no loyalty to those two pieces of shit. Like, there's no loyalty among all the fake people. Everyone in the chat, they're all fucking losers that fucking live vicariously through this shit. They have no fucking lives. Shut the fuck up with your opinion. It's a friend of telling you, shut the fuck up and talk about things you know about, but don't lower yourself to the level of this bunch of fair. No, you're not allowed to say to me, let's say you're a soulless, materialistic piece of shit.
Thank you, Echo, for putting that together. Now, obviously, that's an homage.
Credit to, obviously, Red Bar, WATP, and the chap who I stole the footage from that I can't remember. So, yeah.
It's definitely an homage to Red Bar. I'm not familiar with Red Bar. I only became aware of him when I became aware of Melton. But Red Bar has done coverage of Geno Visconti in the past, and the Geno is flat broke thing is definitely a Red Bar thing. But there's layers to what Echo did with that. Echo also put the rant Geno had on this little piggy where he yelled at Moody about not being allowed to have opinions on other people and called everyone faggots. And it's definitely, directed at us and the chat because we're going to continue to make fun of Geno. And finally, the other layer to it is if you watch it, I'm gonna play it again just for this fact.
5 more times, Max. I promise. 5
Yeah.
more times.
Just for this fact, watch the start of it. Like there is video, and you can see Pat Dixon walking into the bar. So watch sort of the left-hand side of your screen. You'll see Pat Dixon walk into the bar and smack the shit out of Geno.
There's no loyalty to those two pieces of shit. Like, there's no loyalty among all the fake people. Everyone in the chat, they're all fucking losers that fucking live vicariously through this shit. They have no fucking lives. Shut the fuck up with your opinion. It's a friend, I'm telling you, shut the fuck up and talk about things you know about, but don't lower yourself to the level of this bunch of fair. No, you're not allowed to say to me, let's say you were stolen materialistic piece of shit.
Damn.
So yeah, it is hard to see, but over the weeks, if you keep studying it, you will see Pat Dixon punching Geno in the face. Very, very entertaining.
That was like straight up like Ray Rice in the elevator, just blasting his girl. Like, what the hell was that?
Scoop saw it. Well done, Scoop. So yeah, obviously the 4th anniversary show for Steel Toe, Aaron decided to invite on former co-hosts, of course. You know, you gotta have great memories of the Steel Toe show. Oh, what have I done here? Go away. So next up, what we have is a surprise to no one.
Geno Bisconti and Keanu Bisconti. The Biscontis are here. Hello.
First of all, has anyone ever called her Keanu Bisconti? Well, I know they're married now, but it's one of those things like she's Keanu C. Thompson, right? No, she's not Keanu Bisconti.
I can think of better words to call her, but yeah, let's go with that. We'll call her Keanu. It's fine.
Anyway.
You are muted. This is going great. There is.
It's the classic Geno. Every time we start a Geno show, something's got to go wrong, doesn't it? Geno's not ready to go.
No volume. It has been a fucking disaster.
No.
There you go.
Try it again.
There we go.
Again.
Now you're good. Now you're good.
Try it again.
Oh, hey, oh Jesus Christ.
Oh, okay. Jesus Christ. You'd think they're trolling him, wouldn't you?
It feels that way, doesn't it? Like it's.
If it's anyone else, yeah.
Yeah, if it was anyone else, you'd be like, oh, yeah, they're fucking with him. But Geno and Kiki, it's like, this is who they are.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody can see you. Nobody can hear you. Nobody can see you. Nobody can feel you.
How's that?
That's
now
better.
you're good. Now you're good. What?
Fuck me.
Guys, our next special guest is going to be really good. There's a word for what.
Just to be clear, he was demanding $100 an hour to get to these special guests. We asked for $1 a minute, and I bailed on it 4 minutes in, and I don't think we even hit the $4 to get the 4 minutes.
We were close. $3.49, I think. Yeah,
$3.49. I think you're correct. Yeah. Yes, I think it was $3.49. Tuna is Tuna. Are you a Red Bar simp? Red Bar shaped his this full. Nothing can hurt Melton. Now stun locked 3.41k subscribers. I'm a little bit confused. Tuna's been like smashing comments. What's this? Did I accidentally click this? He was so.
No, I did.
Oh, you did.
For context, on also, like, can you imagine showing up late and then having that be your entrance?
Yeah. No, to be fair. Tuna says, I used to listen to Red Bar 2 years ago. Yeah, I've caught up on clips on Red Bar, but I'm not familiar with Red Bar. But I do know that Red Bar trolled the fuck out of Geno. Like, I am aware of that, and I know where the Geno is flat broke stuff came from. But yeah, stuff like this. Red Bar shames Patrick Melton, Cumtown, Red Bar, Pot Awful, etc. 199 subscribers. That stuff confuses me. I'm not kind of sure what point you're trying to make. I guess that was more what I was referring to. But anyway, we will continue because this is killing it.
Now we're
this
ready
is.
for sure. I swear we're good.
It's like a bit.
Yes, there's a word for what this is. It's called snake bit. That's what this is. It's snake bit. Hey, how you doing, you turncoat motherfucker?
We're hungover.
Oh, by the way, shout out Stalin 19. I ripped this from Stalin 19. That's why the turncoat has happened. It's because Stalin 19 wants to make money on his channel, and fair enough.
Hungover. We're at a family function.
Congrats on getting kicked off the radio 4 years ago.
Yeah,
I got to give you that, Keanu. That's pretty funny. Because that's the whole point of this anniversary show is him getting fired. So, well done, Keanu. That was actually funny. That was funny.
That's what we're celebrating today. Me losing my job.
We've all lost jobs recently. Come on.
Hey,
Steel, what's the big deal?
What are you talking about? 2024 has been awesome for all of us.
What a great year.
What an awesome year.
It's the year of the failure. What the fuck? I'm kidding. I'm kidding, buddy.
No one guessed that we were gonna pop on, and
everybody was guessing it.
Yeah, literally.
Yeah. It was literally the worst.
There was no other people that were guessing.
Now, a few weeks ago, Robbie, you were here when we played the clip. Keanu said she was ride or die with April.
Mm-hmm.
Does this look ride or die to April to you?
That's a good point. Not really.
She couldn't wait to spill April's secrets, and now let's jump on with the toe. Scoop, is any of this making any sense to you at all?
Well, not really.
So, literally 3 months ago, Keanu went on a stream and said, "This man has been manipulating us. We've spoken to April. We believe her in her claims of domestic violence. We are denouncing this man." And then, all of a sudden, something happened. And now, here they are. The Steel Toe Morning Show. She was ride or die with April, Aaron's ex-wife. It's fascinating behavior.
Yeah.
Here we are in
Yeah.
all of our glory.
Welcome. This was supposed to be a lot more involved appearance.
We're
But
sorry, there's 100 million people here, and then also you asked us when we were drunk at Thanksgiving, and we didn't realize that we would be sleeping in. It's your
That sound like it's Steel Toe's fault.
I mean, you asked us when we were drunk. Could there be a better insult?
It's bullshit about the million people, because I watched this video and they pan out, for the truck later on, and there's not a shit ton of cars and all that. I call bullshit.
Well, she actually said 110 million people.
Whoa.
So,
much more specific.
Yeah.
She might have gone a little bit extreme on that. But just to say straight to his face, look, you asked us when we were drunk last night because we agreed to it. It was if we were going to rock up what we said. Like it's like when you're on ecstasy and you're like, tomorrow we're going to fucking build a sports stadium, and then at 6:35 you go, fuck off. I just want to go to sleep,
fault somehow.
We wanted to do it. We just didn't realize it would take so much effort. And I'm bad with effort. That's the thing, Aaron.
I'm getting texts last night like, "Oh, this will be great. People will go crazy." Blah 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 blah. And then
Okay, that's a big exaggeration.
That's
I gotta continue to give Kiki credit. She's being realistic about this situation.
She's only half good when she's being defensive, though, Aussie guy. Let's be honest.
No, I know, but she's had she made a funny comment about congratulations on 4 years for being fired. Now she's like, that's a massive exaggeration. Like it is like this is going to break the internet.
That's about right.
No, that was
Sounds about right from what I heard.
People are going to go crazy. Or no?
I had a lot of whiskey at that point. I know that's hard to believe, but there was a lot of whiskey involved.
Can we just point out, by the way, a man leaning into a woman's shoulder?
I'm just trying to figure out, okay, she's from the cutting floor of a I don't know, a Twilight movie, and he's from what, The Longest Yard or The Hangover? I don't know what.
Well, he is portraying the Hangover at the moment. He is struggling, but yeah, it just I don't know. It's very emasculating to lean into.
He's the little spoon. He's the little spoon, Aussie guy. Come on, it's
There
2024. Come on, he's the little spoon.
No, it's probably fair. It's probably fair.
Quick,
I don't believe you.
What did you do for Thanksgiving?
Oh man, I went to my parents' house with the kids. We ate. I watched Not enough people watched football. That bothered me.
We saw your lasagna.
My lasagna was good. I don't take I don't take good like lit. What the is that?
It's the garbage truck.
Garbage truck.
My ride is here.
I have a gig tonight, and they pulled up with my career.
All right. So Keanu again. I'll give Keanu credit. Not a bad little line. Geno went with the same joke he did on the football show 6 days earlier. Yes, I listened to your football show 6 days earlier, Geno, and you went with the same hack joke. My career's there. Yes, because Geno is flat broke. What were we going to say, Echo?
Flat broke? No, I just don't like that you're being a little cuck at the moment, Aussie guy. We are not team Geno and bitch. No. We might play their clips, but we will never say she has a funny joke. We can't admit that.
No, Kiki's been all right in this. Kiki's been all right in this. She's had moments. I will give her credit. Kiki's been okay.
Geno, before we really get going, I have a text of this girl I met I need to send to you. It's really... no.
That's only lucky number 37.
Wow.
Did they not even get the joke?
They did not get that joke.
That good.
Now, I know Scoop didn't get that joke. I mean...
Did Robbie?
Eckle and I got the joke. It's disgraceful. But we got the joke. Robbie, did you get that joke?
No, I zoned out for a second. Sorry.
All right, we're gonna scooch back a fraction then.
I'd appreciate that.
You should do your job.
What the is that?
It's the garbage truck.
Garbage truck.
My ride is here.
See what I can.
I have a gig tonight, and they pulled up with my career.
Geno, before we really get going, I have a text of this girl I met I need to send to you. It's really... no.
That's only lucky number 37.
All right, so how's it been?
Did you get that, Robbie?
Not really.
Oh,
so
God.
Aaron Imholt is on felony revenge porn charges
For
for live
sending.
on a stream, sending Geno Bisconti a nude pic.
Oh, that's right.
Ricola. So he thought he'd roll with the joke. And by the way, when you're up on felony revenge porn charges, maybe not have the fucking star witness on your show. Might look bad to the courts. I don't know.
Look what we should do again, Geno.
Yeah. So let's try and
create that magic.
Yeah. Let me send you a picture of Slam Piece because yes, even though the entire fucking world, this part of the world knows my girlfriend's name, they're all aware of my girlfriend's name. I'm going to continue to have everyone refer to her as Slam Piece. Just because why have any respect for this woman at all? You know, she doesn't have any respect for herself. Why should we have any respect for her? I literally said we could do a whole show on this 12 minutes. We're about 3.5 minutes in. We could definitely do a whole show on this 12 minutes.
Going for you guys, since by the way, before you answer that, hold on. Yeah. I think this is yours.
Here we go.
Oh, he's been working. He's been dreaming about that, thinking about it. He's like, how can I convey that they knifed me in the back? I'll pantomime taking a knife.
No one knifed anyone. This is just a result of living in that cesspool that is the dabble.
Oh,
Stop blaming the Dabbleverse. Stop blaming the Dabbleverse for you guys breaking the law. That wasn't anything to do with the Dabbleverse.
First and foremost, Aaron pulled the knife out of his back. The knife was Aaron sending a revenge porn pic to Geno. That was the knife in his back. Aaron putting Geno in a position to have to tell the police that, yes, he sent me a picture of a naked woman that he's been trash talking for the last 3 months. So, yeah, that was the knife. But again, credit to Kiki. I got to give her credit. She went, oh, he couldn't wait for the moment to pantomime pulling a knife out of his back. But no, Geno's about to blame the Doubleverse for him and Aaron.
Verse, and we all know that.
What are you talking about? It's never yielded negative consequences
They were
before.
Say the Ricada house, the
The
cesspool,
The
living in
Ricada
there.
house, that is
Nothing
a
to do with
cesspool.
I don't know. I'm sure everything's fine. Look, the point is, I'm glad you guys are here. It's been a wild road for you guys to be here. I don't think anybody had this on a bingo card.
No.
If
I don't think anyone has.
I mean, does this scream chemistry or what? Like, this is just, this is a show.
I also call bullshit on no one having that on a bingo card. I know Lemmy used to literally do bingo cards about steel toe, and I think she would have probably put surprise guest having these guys on as one of the options. So. you're not as original as you thought, guys. You're not as original as you thought.
Scoop, are you getting any more introduced to this situation or what?
This is just insane. But I wish Geno would like take off the headband and it would be that the hair was fake and it was attached to it, or like those things that people have.
Like Kane, the WWE wrestler Kane, where his hair was attached to his mask.
Yeah.
Bingo cards anymore, but we'll play your game.
You're
Steel.
almost there, old
you're,
guy.
I was gonna say, you're right. I'm the old one.
Sorry, Geno keeps calling him Steel. You don't even have respect for him to call him by his name. Is great.
The old one.
I'm saying I'm the old one. I don't even play bingo.
Not yet. You don't.
Hey, as a Chargers fan, you had to be really happy with how Chicago handled that last 30 seconds of that game.
I mean, I've never seen it. I don't. Did they figure out what happened yet? It's like they're looking for the black box of the plane. Did he not know what happened?
I don't understand, because you can see the clock, you have a timeout left, you can run a play, you can get in field goal range. It was baffling. It was like watching Caleb Williams like be a rookie. Like it looked like a rookie not knowing how to handle that situation.
Fucking hot take. That was, I mean, Robbie, you're one of our sports experts here. Well, you appreciate Aaron's analysis of the situation?
Yeah, I mean, rookies do rookie things occasionally. That's just stunning advice. And also, to be serious for a second, isn't that on the coach for time management?
Yes,
especially with a rookie quarterback.
That's what I was waiting for you to say. It's like, you don't put that on Caleb Daniels. Like, he's a rookie. Like,
yeah,
that's the coach.
Like, if he was like in the league for a couple years, but he's got enough shit swimming through his head on that godforsaken team, the coach should be the one kind of managing the clock.
But also in Detroit versus Chicago, what the fuck does a Chargers fan have to do with it? Geno, you're a Chargers fan. You must have loved.
So I'm not gonna lie, I slept through most of that game, and because of the way he's talking about it, I convinced myself, oh wait, it was the Chargers versus the Bears?
Chargers played the yeah, exactly. It's like, what do the Chargers have to do with this? You just like, oh, Geno, I remember you're a Chargers fan. Remember that? You and I talked about you being a Chargers fan. Like, I'm going to try and relate to you for a moment.
But your head coach, and I know everyone knows this is like your head coach has to just timeout. Somebody said it perfectly, like on Fox. It's like you can run 4 plays in 32 seconds. Like when there's 20 seconds left and you realize Caleb Williams has no way, you just call a timeout. You have the timeout. You do a quick slant and line up for. I don't know what happened. There's got to be someone on the side.
See, why wouldn't you tune in to the Steel Toe Morning Show to watch a hungover man lean against his wife's chest and tell you that Caleb Williams, timeout, coach, timeout, go the late game, timeout. You know what I mean? This is fucking banging content. It really, really is.
Sideline that knows you have a timeout and says, hey, Coach Eberflus, we have a timeout.
I really want to. The chat is just lighting me the up right now.
What do they want?
Oh man,
What do they want?
Aaron is canceled. These are like, this is the Rumble chat. These are my people.
Whoa.
Let's
Yeah, so the Rumble chat, they're the people that chat to the show that he reads that chat, because
Right.
the YouTube chat is, they're the meanie bajeanies. They're the ones
the
that are
bullies.
mean. Yeah. So
Are they the
Rumble-
Dabbleverse meanies?
Yeah, they're the Dabbleverse meanies. Whereas
Yeah.
the Rumble chat, that's his people. It's not like nobody can be bothered going to Rumble, even in the Dabbleverse. Like, people go to watch Cardiff on Rumble, but they can't even be bothered to go to Rumble to troll Aaron Emmol. That's how shit his Rumble is. You
let's
know?
go 3 bums together again. There's that one.
It's not very
Everyone-
way to treat people, I guess.
Everyone knew it was Geno and Kiki. This is terrible. Aaron is an idiot.
Oof.
She really does not look very attractive.
It's that bird that's coming in to swipe on pineapple.
Jesus.
To me, it sounds like she's stirring a mix. You know?
How to get you, my pretty?
Yeah.
I've never understood why people find her attractive. Like in terms of when you actually listen to her and watch her, you can, but okay, yeah, you're not even attractive. You know, like she literally looks like a crazy bitch.
I've said it before that she can do it right to where her face is pretty. The body is just.
But
Someone said
what about
earlier
when she starts talking, doesn't that ruin it?
No. I'm saying forget about that. I'm just saying just from an image perspective, like just looking, the face is okay sometimes. Like it can be quite.
This face looks good to you, does it? Yeah. I'll see you.
No, I said again. I didn't say.
She's stationary. She's stationary. She's not moving.
But the face, I said the face can look pretty. My point being, someone in the chat earlier said if she got fake tits, she'd still be nothing. Like, it would just, they would just be a fucking couple of tennis balls thrown on a, thrown on a fucking tennis court or whatever. It's not good. Like,
Sure,
I'm not into Kiki. Anyway, we're only halfway through this. I've still got more. More after this. Yeah.
MSO says break out the hot tub.
Sorry, I know I just started. By the way, I titled this clip and I said this to you guys in the chat earlier. It was 3 uncomfortable people proudly announcing they have zero integrity. This is what's going on here. This is 3 uncomfortable people with no integrity.
I don't know how
God.
I don't know how many times I have to tell people my hot tub days with other people days are done. It's I retired it. I retired the whole thing.
It's a good rule of thumb.
He goes along.
He retired that after he was doing cocaine and shit, and bringing his kids to a coke den, and then his wife told him, or his ex-wife, his first ex-wife told him, probably shouldn't take our kids around cocaine. He went, oh, all right, I'll probably stop taking our kids around cocaine. And then later, I'll act like I was the bigger man.
In the hot tub and makes it a snow globe now. What?
Oh, only if there's yummy cum in there for me to drink.
Whoa!
He's taking on the joke and making it his own. Maybe this guy isn't so bad.
This was said once while I met this little piggy about a month ago. Nick Ricada said, Aaron M. Holt ate my cum. Well, no, he didn't even say those words. Tukey said, has Aaron tasted your seed? And Nick Ricada said, yes. And since then, Aaron continues to talk about it.
Oh, yeah.
That's another thing. I think. Boy, they have fun in the Dabbleverse with their stories. They really do.
Yeah.
Well, look, I
again, it's the Dabbleverse's fault. The Dabbleverse did this.
All starring John's fault and Uncle Rico's fault. They did all of this. They're to blame.
Yeah, I know. Kevin Brennan was sitting there going, "He's eating cum."
To each his own, Aaron.
I hear that. I heard that story. Like the first time I heard that story, I was 1, mad because I was like, no, but then 2, like the description of the act, then I wanted to puke.
Wait a minute. Yeah, cool. I know Robbie and Josh, Scoop,
Sure.
you don't know this, but yeah, cool.
Mhm.
What was the description of the act? Have you heard a description of the act?
So I didn't think we got one. There was like conspiracies of what it was, right? There's like
Yeah.
baby birding it. My
Yeah.
own suggestion I put on BYB was that most likely, excuse me if it's a bit early for you guys for this, but Nick cream pied into his wife, and then
Yes.
he went and gobbled it all up like a good
He
little
gobbled-
boy afterwards.
Gobbled it up. Yeah. I think that's
Yeah.
a general consensus
Sure.
that he was cleaning up April's vagina.
Yum, 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 yum.
Yeah, he's cleaning up. Now, what I will say, to be fair to Aaron, Nick donated $10 to the Steel Toe Morning Show one day. Nick Ricader, that is,
Mhm.
donated $10 to the Steel Toe Morning Show one day and said, "You looked in her eyes and smiled while you licked it up." Right? Now, if that is the description, that's not a description. That could have been on her tits. It could have been on her lips. You know what I mean? Like it could have been anywhere. Like he knows the description.
Yeah.
He knows the description in his own head as to where the cum. This dude licked up some cum. He licked up some Nick Ricader cum.
And he liked it. He liked it, Aussie guy. You can tell he liked it. He wanted seconds. He was like, oh, more.
Dr.
The gayest
Felderman.
person on this show just nearly vomited. That's what's
What the fuck?
And I'm a fruit, Robbie, so that says a lot about you, pal.
Oh, shit.
Holy shit! All right, let's get back to it.
So
yeah,
I'm like,
it's pretty it's vulgar.
so I'm denying doing this while at the same time having to think about doing it. So I'm like, no, that never happened. I would never eat some. Jesus Christ.
See, Robbie's was funny. You know what I mean? When Robbie went, it was
Yeah.
funny, and then
Mine was also legit. Was
Yes.
ser-
Exactly. It's a genuine reaction. Whereas his
Yeah, there we go.
And I don't like it. So if you don't like something, yucky.
Yeah.
There you go. Done it.
He's doing a bit, and he's trying to own the cum eating. You can't own it, dude. It's done. It's cooked. It's over.
That semen does not belong to you. You cannot own it. You know that.
Yeah, exactly. Maybe he saved it so that SP can get pregnant later.
Oh God.
Oh, come on. Give me a little credit for that one. Hey, maybe her eggs are all cooked.
Jesus Christ.
But now I'm forever the cum eater.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Man.
Can you imagine, Scoot?
Like, what? My mind is like blown. This guy, dude. Sorry, I didn't mean to. After he's talking about cum and then blown, but whatever.
On the plus side, he doesn't have to get a real job though, J Scoop. So he's still winning at this point. That's
Yeah,
fine.
that is true. Tuna, I want to bring this up. They want ricotta, and April. Wait, no, not that one. That they believe that ricotta would ever tell the truth. I'm with you, Tuna.
Yeah.
I'm with you, dude. I don't think I wouldn't believe that Aaron ate Nick Ricader's cum just by Nick Ricader's words. It's Aaron's behavior, and also Aaron's a lying dog piece of shit. So I don't believe anything that comes out of his mouth either. Like that's what's fascinating about this. Don't get bogged down on the fact that you hate Nick Ricader. This dude, it's fucking hilarious.
There's a brilliant example of where a notorious liar is saying something that people end up believing. So Dabbleverse related, Chad Zumot got his Patreon took down, and he's been lying nonstop about loads of stuff, but everyone believed that it's gone down. And then he blamed the legend, who was like, no, it wasn't me, but then sent him £1,500 to apologize. So sometimes people who you've got zero credibility in can tell the truth just for their own benefit. Though. But yeah.
Iwa? Is that what it is? Uwa?
Anyway.
I don't know. It doesn't matter, to be fair. both of the characters are lying, so trusting any of them is foolish. Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. I don't believe Nick Recato. Again, when Nick Recato said Aaron ate my cum, I was like, he's fucking with him. I'm not actually going to believe this until Aaron's reaction. And then you're like, oh, I think this dude ate cum. You know I mean, that's what's amazing about it. So, yeah, by all means, hate Nick Recato. I'm with you. Go ahead and hate him. I find him boring. I'm not going to sit and listen to Nick and clip him because I don't feel there's stuff to make fun of. Aaron, I do. That's just all it is for me. It really is.
This might be another
Cardiff.
Oh, go, Robbie.
This might be another 4-hour stream at the progress we're making on this video.
We're only an hour in. We're all right.
Thanks for that, Robbie. Hurry up, everyone. Stop talking.
Although, to be fair, the other video I have is a 48-minute video, but we're not going to.
Ah, shit.
But it was just because I couldn't be fucked clipping it. I was just like, I listened to the first 2.5 minutes. I was like, I'll just download the stream and we'll watch as much as we watch, you know. But anyway.
Was the cum eater.
I guess it's like LA and football. There's room for more than one.
Yeah, there's two in the.
Oh, sorry. Geno said that Cardiff is the cum eater. Shout out Cardiff. He was the first one to out himself as a cum eater, but it's a bit. You know what I mean?
Yeah. But they're both a bad idea.
Cum eater is a big market on the internet, apparently. I thought.
Good point. Pretty antisocial. Settle in, Robbie. We're here for the show. Keep it going, guys.
What's a grape shower, by the way?
A grape shower?
Yeah.
Where's that?
Thank you, Mum.
All of them make you want a grape shower after you watch. Yeah, that's true. I mean, grape is usually
a replacement for a word that you shouldn't really say. On
starts with R. Although I did
ends with ape.
Yes. Jesus Christ. What are we becoming?
Geno never really liked Aaron, was only friends because of April, says Day One Salt.
Now, why? That's odd. But see,
I mean, that's odd. You only said it 3 months ago, where you said you only had Aaron a part of your wedding party because you wanted April, a person you met twice.
Your best friend.
Yeah. Imagine how pathetic your life is. I had to add people. Yeah. No, but when I got married, I had to add one person to the wedding party, which was no problem because my wife had 4, so I was going to have 4. You know, and so I added one person. It was no problem because I was really close friends with the guy. I was like, yeah, I'll add you. That's all good. I would never add somebody that lived in a complete another state that I've met twice. Like, that's insanity. And then add their partner just for shits and giggles. You shitting me? These people are pathetic. Like, how are you having someone like that on your wedding party? Come on, like, you should know people that are representing you at your wedding. You out of your mind? I know, Robbie, this is hard for you to understand. But that's what happens when people fall in love with each other.
Yeah, it happens.
I really have learned that I'm not good at it, but I'm getting better at just taking a step back and enjoying how I don't get what people do in real life that are like commenters in the Dabbleverse, like no one in real, like we're hanging out with, no one in real life knows what goes on in that world. But like I want to think like the people that have all these opinions, do they have jobs? Like, are they accountants? Are they?
Do you have a job, Geno? Because on this stream right now,
what a hypocrite!
I have a job. I'm not going to refer to what it is. Robbie, I think you work a little bit, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't want to refer to what it is either.
No, agreed. Echo, you have a job, correct?
What was that, Echo?
I called you a gigolo. I was being nice. You have sex with people for money. You taste their semen and you get paid for it. Yes. Aussie guy, like most grown-ups in the world, I have a job. Yes. In the Dabbleverse, it's a foreign concept, I know. But
it's crazy bonkers. And Jay Scoop, you've just come back from Ukraine where you're trying to save people's lives, correct?
Yeah, just a vacation, you know.
Yeah. Geno gets on stage and says the N-word. So he's way more important than us.
At least twice a month he does that as well.
At least twice a month. Yes.
that.
Are they teachers? Are they in? What are they? Are they doctors?
Well,
What are they doing? Like, I'll tell you what I think's going on. What I don't get what the release is for these people.
We found
I
out.
enjoy watching it when I can step back, but I don't get it.
We found.
Wait. You don't get what the release is, but you enjoy watching it. What?
He's so desperate to be in
mean?
the Dabbleverse. He really wants some of this double clout, doesn't he?
It's amazing. It honestly is. The people, they see the Dabbleverse, they go, oh, look at all the people donating money to the Dabbleverse. I want a part of that. I want to be in on that. Give me some of that money. And then they enter the Dabbleverse, and the Dabbleverse goes, you suck.
Nah.
Yeah, we're not interested in you. You ruin shows. Go away. And then they go, the Dabbleverse is rude and mean. This is not fair. If the Dabbleverse started shitting on me tomorrow, guess what I'd say? I suck. I get it. I suck. I'm not doing well. You know what I mean? Like, nobody cares, Geno. Emily's, I just saw that I agree, Aussie guy, so I'm going to bring up the comment. I agree, Aussie guy. When I came into this, I assumed they were really close friends because of the wedding party thing. Only later I find out it isn't true. Yeah, exactly. Like, you've got no friends. If you're inviting someone into your wedding party that you've met twice and literally just hung out with twice over a couple of weekends, you don't have any friends. You don't have any real friends.
Found out who the legend was.
Oh, sorry.
Well,
I got to bring it back a couple seconds. Sorry.
Oh, shit.
Oh, went way back. Way too far back. Here we go.
I doubt that.
Are they teachers? Are they in? What are they? Are they doctors?
Well,
I'll tell you what I think's going on. What I don't get what the release is for these people.
We found
I
out.
enjoy watching it when I can step back, but I don't get it.
We found out who the legend was.
Robbie, do you know who the legend is?
Yes, the baseball player.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. You found out, didn't you? Because I messaged you and said, have you ever heard of the number 2 draft pick in the 1988 draft?
No,
you're a baseball guy. Yeah. Aaron
I had
just
the
found out.
Wikipedia, and he's so well known as a baseball player. Right underneath his baseball accolades, it was a frequent commenter in the Dabbleverse.
Hilarious.
But anyway, Aaron's just found out who the legend is. Like, I told you who the legend is because I knew you were a baseball guy. I was like, hey, this guy's coming up in clips. Like, you're a baseball guy. You want to, like, look into Mark Lewis? Aaron is just finding out who Mark Lewis is, the legend, 18 months, 12 months after everyone else found out who it is. And he's now sitting there going, we found out who he is. No, Aaron, you just found out who he is.
Breaking news. Yeah.
Yes. And you're saying it to Geno, who just received $300 from the guy.
From his best pal, his new buddy. Yeah.
Who? Yeah. And apparently the legend. I worked with him one day, and then Chad started crying and saying he was a piece of shit.
I believe we're getting that hug from Chad.
Yeah, and then the legend apparently discombobulated Chad's Patreon.
Yeah, well, he thinks it was the legend, or he thinks it was John. And here's my take on it.
No, he thinks it was both.
If you're gonna if you're gonna do a show based on just beating the shit out of people over and over and over, and that's gonna be your whole show, yeah, I'm not for canceling anybody, but you've got to assume these people might get mad at some point, and they might want to try to do something to you. I mean, it's just weird that someone could, like Chad, could come out and do all this shit to the legend that he did, and then he goes,
what did he do to the legend, Aaron?
Oh
Just
my
to be
god!
clear.
Oh, no wonder he gets in so much trouble for fucking with people like who are like classed as like victims. Where his first thought on this is like, oh yeah, of course he's going to strike his Patreon. Chad probably said something he didn't like in a show, and it's like, yes, makes sense. The guy with the money.
I honestly don't know what Chad did to the legend, but Aaron's very clear on it. I believe he called a legend a sociopath in an episode.
Yeah, he put his name out in a show like we've done just now. Really, oh fuck! Oh no, prepare to get doxed, Robbie. But yeah, yeah, he literally
I think
put
I've
his
been
name out
doxed a couple of times already, so we're good.
Okay, all right, we're cool. But yeah, Chad didn't really do much apart from call out the legend's behavior.
Dox me, all you have to do is he's a fat ginger that lives in Oregon, and that's about it. So
Is there only one? Is there? All right, cool.
yeah.
He's most of Oregon. That's the point.
Oh, fair.
Hey, wait a minute. This legend guy put in a complaint. It's like, well, I mean, that's how it works.
So, do you remember earlier we played some clips where Aaron talked shit about a woman and she put in some complaints and Aaron lost his job and he called her a bitch and a cunt and said she was just being a victim? Oh, it's funny how things have changed because you know what? The legend gives hundreds of dollars in super chats.
And that makes everything okay, Aussie guy.
That changes everything. Old Heather, back in the old Rockin' 101 days, she wasn't giving Aaron any money. The legend could. He might. He might give money.
Yeah.
So, yeah, we better look after the legend.
Yeah, and I don't understand. Was his complaint was just on Patreon that he was talking mean?
Harassment. Yeah, it was harassment.
Oh, harass! Oh God!
Oh, geez, Louise!
It was that Chad was
I also love
harassing.
how Chad sent me a text going. It's like, yeah, now that we've outed the legend as a creepy stalker, it's like he sent text messages to a woman on the phone that they talked about. You got arrested for menacing an ex-girlfriend. You delusional psycho.
Chad just wants to be included.
Hey! There, but for the grace of God, go I. All right.
Wow, Aaron with a fraction of introspection. He sent abusive text messages. Wow, Aaron. If you thought this
time there,
yeah, if you thought this wasn't uncomfortable enough, it may get a little more uncomfortable.
Yeah, but you're not sending angry texts at people accusing other people of doing stuff we know we've done.
Helgi with $1 says, "Ask Kiki if she's reached out to Fish Tank yet."
You
should not.
You should. Fish tank.
What is that?
It's so
that weird show?
confusing. Alex is very hilarious.
Yes.
That has been very fun to watch.
Alex has been really funny. Have you guys watched all the Steel Toe Nick Rekieta stuff? Alex is.
He brought that up. That wasn't money. That wasn't money.
Yeah.
That was a free chat. He brought that up because Alex Stein mentioned him.
Promoted him, yeah.
Yeah. And he said, "Hey, can we talk about me again? Remember me? Remember me?"
You know what's really fun? Really fun is Steel Toe stuff. Should we cover that for a second?
NJ Ranger 201 bought another 5 minutes. Or 4 minutes and 59 seconds or something. The AI legend. What are we doing here?
It's like alleged. It's like alleged.
Alleged.
Yeah, so a legend. They're very clever.
Yeah. Is the ultimate Marvel version of a steel toe super chatter. Poorly spelled, racist, misogynistic, rambling, except he played in the majors.
That covers it well.
Great point.
Yeah,
he made it to the show.
Mm-hmm.
And first, Robbie, what was it? First Grand Slam.
Pinch hit Grand Slam.
Pinch hit Grand Slam in MLB playoff history. Dude, fucking live on that. You deserve that. Thank you, NJ Ranger. You're a fucking champ. You always pop in. What's going on? This has got to be Eckle in the private chat, right? Oh, no, it's Scoop.
What? Yeah, I'm just being nice and helpful. Jesus. Fine, next time, fuck you, Scoop. You're not going to get any help from me.
I didn't see that comment, Scoop, so yeah.
I know. I'm glad somebody paid attention. So
I'm bad at looking at the private chat. I could be honest.
Aussie guy, I hate to break it to you, but the private chat, if you just don't mention it, no one else knows about it. So
no, I do it just to be a fucking moron. That's part of the fun.
Hey, hang on.
NJ Ranger, Dean. Love you too, bro.
Yeah, that clearly was meant to be sung like a musical. You can't just rattle off your name like that.
Well, I think it was just him. So impersonating Aaron Imholt when I was on Hughesy's show, because he just kept going Dean. Anyway, thank you, NJ Ranger. You're a good dude. Well, I don't know if you're a good dude, but you give us money. So.
That makes you a good dude, like the legend.
Yeah,
He's a good dude to these guys because he gives them money. Yeah.
I've been doing on Fish Tank.
And he keeps going, is that man's name Bert?
Bert, yeah.
He goes, so anyway, Bert, as I was saying, this guy named
Did you see Aaron's face there? Yeah, Bert. Yeah. What are you gonna talk about? How much you loved it? He can't wait for them to talk about him.
he puts his balls into this he's like, I don't know how Alex keeps a straight face and does that. Some kind of weird autism or something.
So he's actually going on Fish Tank and talking about this?
He's like the host, and in the middle of the night he'll just be sitting there. He's like, there's this guy's name.
Oh, Aaron, look at his face now. Like, Gino doesn't know about this. Oh, fuck.
I was mentioned on it. You must have seen it.
Yeah.
It popped up
Come
in
on,
my
Gino.
algorithm. It popped up in my algorithm, and that's everyone else's algorithm. That's why I know I'm such a big deal.
Jesus Christ.
Steel Toe, and they like.
He just heard Steel Toe and laughed.
He'll start telling Bert what he called the parable of Steel Toe.
Oh my God.
And like
It's
people,
really
I know
people
nothing about this.
I
Damn
didn't
it.
know either until Helgi told me to put it on, and I was like, look at this.
And then of course my immediate thing is like, does he mention me? I'm fucking pathetic. I'm like, does he mention Gino in it?
He didn't yet.
Damn it.
One day.
we have a lot of really heavy chats coming in that people.
So Gino mentioned, did Alex mention me? And Aaron's like, whoa, and then let's get away from you.
Oh, chat want to say something. 1 second.
Yeah, let's get back to the chat. You guys aren't interested in talking about me? All right. Let's move on.
Want to ask questions of you two, but we don't have. This isn't like we'll do that interview at some point. But you guys have a bunch of people over, and this was a quick.
Sorry. The amount Kiki was blinking then. We'll do that interview at some point. Look how much. I'm sorry. I'm going to go back a couple of seconds. Watch how much she fucking blinks when he says that. Oh.
Does he mention me? I'm fucking pathetic. I'm like, does he
I
mention
went back
Gino in
fraction
it?
far.
He didn't yet.
Damn it.
One day.
We
Damn
have
it.
we have a lot of really heavy chats coming in that people want to ask questions of you two, but we don't have. This isn't like we'll do that interview at some point.
What's it good?
But you guys have a bunch of people over, and this was a quick pop in and everything else.
At least they're
Sorry
both
that
going
we
down this time.
failed you.
Well,
but we're
next
here.
time, tell me that you're hammered when you're committing to a booking, and I'll
I'm
know.
not that drunk, but then with the bitch, you and the whiskey, I had White Claws, okay, and maybe some whiskey, but also there was just a lot of people here, but we are on the porch, so that was fine. But yeah, it was
Jay Scoop has exposed them. There was 4 cars.
Aaron's face is like a little excited child. I hope these two ruin your life, you simp.
He wouldn't be the first, buddy.
I was just gonna say, what are they gonna do? Try again? All right, guys. I'm gonna let you guys get back to your family. We'll do this the right way.
Now again, they said to the police, yes, he sent us a nude picture of a woman. That's how they stabbed you in the back, Aaron. Yes. All right, so that was their entire appearance on
when it's not the
brilliant.
Sorry. Scoop, are you any further along on this?
My life is now complete, like this was what I was missing. I was thinking that whole time I was over there in Ukraine and the air alarms are going off and I'm like, what, I wonder what I could be doing back in America. This was it. This was what I was missing.
Yeah. Robbie, thoughts? And then Echo, you follow. I need to fucking take a piss.
Cool.
Yeah, it's the I would just say the amount of projection Aaron has is I've never seen anything like it. He'll criticize other people and it'll literally be like you could describe what he was saying to somebody else, only he did it. And I don't know. I've been criticized for not having much self-awareness, and that's true, but his is a whole nother level.
Oh, for sure. I think it'd be funny if we just had dead air for like a minute until Aussie guy comes back, rather than me filling it in. What do you reckon? So,
just listen for the trickle.
See if we can hear. Did he mute? But yeah, It's same old steel toe, really. Avenues. It was obvious they were going to get back on net. They've got no money because they got kicked off by Kumia. Well, Geno did. They're not exactly killing it with their own show and their own super chats. So it kind of makes sense, you know, to kind of merge themselves back together. Ah, shit, he's back. I'm going to stop filibustering. Hey, Aussie guy.
Did he change his shirt?
No.
No, I don't get naked to go to the toilet. Like,
I need to go wee. 1 second.
Wardrobe change.
Pants down, top off, tap on the floor.
So yeah, the point of the, like, I titled it obviously 16th anniversary, 16th month anniversary, but it was envelopes of integrity. These three people who have been shitting on each other for months just went, yeah, let's get back together. Because, well, for Kiki and Geno, it's
God damn it.
it's they thought, oh, people will love us if we turn on steel toe. They turned on steel toe, sounded like retards, and we went, no, fuck you too. Like, we don't. And then they went, oh, wait, I thought they'd like us if we turned on steel toe. Oh, we'll go back with steel toe.
Is it not ironic that they would have made a lot more waves in the Dabbleverse that they're obsessed with if they kind of doubled down and kind of went with steel toe and went, no, fuck you guys, you're wrong. Yeah. You know, like, actually, it's a load of bullshit. You're just all clout chasing, blah, blah, blah. And a lot of people would have been like, oh, fuck you. Obviously, you're wrong. But you got the short-term kick from maybe being on WADP and what have you, and then
it would have been the same thing. There's just nothing there with them. They are nothing. Neither of them are anything.
Listen to this.
They are fucking useless. Like, they've got no ability to present a point or any fucking cogent fucking argument. It's just, oh, we'll just fucking fly with the breeze. And the breeze said everyone was telling him they were manipulated by Aaron. And they went, and then Kiki came out and went, he was manipulating us. And we realized that 3 months ago, and we kept working with him for 3 months, and then we went, we've had enough of him manipulating us.
Wow, if she had that voice, it would have been more sexy.
Yeah, maybe I will fuck her. Yeah, good point. Good work, Aussie guy.
Now we're going to go back because he's not manipulating us anymore. We're not being manipulated at all. Fucking idiots. Seriously. Yep. So we're not done with these morons.
Not in the slightest.
I'm going to play this.
Has no loyalty to those two pieces of shit. Like, there's no loyalty among all the fake people. Everyone in the chat, they're all fucking losers that fucking live vicariously through this shit. They have no fucking lives. Shut the fuck up with your opinion. It's a friend, I'm telling you, shut the fuck up and talk about things you know about, but don't lower yourself to the level of this bunch of fair? No, you're not allowed to say to me, let's say you were stolen, materialistic stuff of shit.
Fuck, I love it. Whoever created that for Red Bar is so good.
Oh my bloody god.
Rover 20 gifted membership. Wait a minute. That's $100. That's 100 minutes.
Hang on a second.
We're only gonna do another 13 minutes. All right. Thank you, Rover.
Thank you, Rover.
Thank you, Rover. You're a fucking legend. Keep popping up with gifted memberships. We fucking appreciate it, dude. You're way too kind. But we're not going to say stop. We're definitely not going to say stop. Now, I know what you're thinking. You're like, you've played the Geno song 3 times.
How many more times do we get to play it? Did you notice as well that it's even color-coded specifically for the show?
Yeah, I did notice the green, gold.
Yeah,
for sure.
What the fuck was that?
That was me burping.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I thought it was an audio issue.
Really?
All right, so Geno and Kiki went on Steel Toe, and then, as they've been doing all week, they decided to do a driving stream. So let's check in on their driving stream.
Can I interrupt just before you play it? I'm so sorry.
Hang on, let me let Geno figure it out.
But you on? Are we on? Yeah. We're on.
Cool, we're on. Go, Echo.
I just spotted with the corner of my eye, someone got gifted a membership for here called the Aussie Guy.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's right. Because
You cheap fuck.
that's really funny.
Sorry for interrupting. I always interrupt.
That's fucking great. The Aussie guy gets my number. Yeah, of course. This is the United States of Australia channel. And on my phone, I'm logged in as the Aussie guy.
There we
and
go.
I check in on the channel from time to time to see how it's going. I obviously interact enough with the channel to deserve a membership.
Over meow. Fuck you, meow. Sorry, mate. Aussie guy gets it on his other account.
Talk to fucking Google, man. Talk to YouTube. I had nothing to do with that. Anyway, we're driving with Giano again.
Oh my
pretty
God.
antisocial. No, pretty antisocial came up with Giano, and I keep saying it. But I like Kiki, you know, because it's Kiki and Giano.
Terrible.
Yeah. It sucks. But anyway, they're driving, and just let's have a look at Keanu right now. She's looking like she's into this, right? She can't wait for this driving stream.
On, motherfuckers. I think we are. Hey, welcome. How are you guys? I gotta tell you, I figured, well, as long as we're driving to the gig, we might as well do another stream. Why the fuck not? What else are we doing? Driving. But then we spent the day with the fam, eating food.
It's literally like Buzz Aldrin in fucking 1969, talking back to fucking Houston.
What's the gig he's heading to?
This was, I believe, the 29th. So Black Friday. I believe they were heading somewhere. They had Thanksgiving Eve and Black Friday booked. I remember that.
For what?
They're stand-up comedians.
Oh, yeah, they're stand-up comedians.
Wait, Robbie, you forgot to do the air quotes. Come on.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a good point.
Stand-up comedians. So you remember back when Geno was talking about like the doctors and the nurses, whoever these people are with jobs in the Dabbleverse who don't deserve to have an opinion. Yeah, these are basically a couple of open micers fucking traveling around.
This is the 2 days a month they work, J Scoop, and they got the fucking balls to give people with real job shit.
And so driving to the gig, they thought they'd fire up a stream in the car and see if anyone will super chat them.
Had one beer, food coma. I'm spent. I got nothing.
Hey, all right, so just to be clear, he said I had one beer, two cum. Right, that's what he said.
Yeah.
Now, usually you follow on with that and then it's 3, then it's 4, then it's 5.
Yeah. Why don't you just admit if anyone pulls me over, I'm going to jail for the night?
Yeah.
My God.
I thought
you get this.
Go on.
Okay, yeah, cool.
I was going to say, I thought he was literally saying, I had one beer, I had 2 cum. I thought that was what he was trying to get at. Like, I think we're misinterpreting what he's saying.
He was just chatting out and you had one beer, 2 cum. Yeah, good point. All right, fair enough. You're not drink driving, that's fine. That was
under the influence of cum.
Yeah,
there you go.
Yeah. That was only going to add to the list of things that you're illegally doing behind the wheel. But let's continue.
Hey, Sizzle Chest. Hey, Tex and Patrick B. Make sure to run over some Hamas supporters. Do they have those in Princeton, by the way?
Hamas supporters?
Yeah. So the chat said, make sure to run over some Hamas.
Yeah,
supporters.
I know, but he pronounced it hummus, and now I'm hungry.
Yeah, I know. That's what threw me off.
No. He's hungry.
But like,
someone order Robbie some hummus immediately.
Hummus is an underrated food.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Isn't it like anyway? But no, the chatter was like, since you're definitely going to run over people while doing this, could you make them Hamas? Like that's what we're hoping for, because and like someone's going to become a member during this. Which
shout out to Stan Turner, he became a member of In Hot Water. Whatchamacallit? In Hot Water. Don't help me. In Hot Water. Triple distilled in hot water. Thank you. I got to tell you.
He forgot his show.
Yeah.
Did he forget his show's name?
Now, on our Thanksgiving stream, we got a very extensive comment from someone very much defending Geno and In Hot Water. And they said to me, oh, this looks like a panel of people that never heard Geno in 2019 with
Glory
Aaron Berg. It's like, no, you're right. We're watching him in 2024, and he sucks a giant fucking pile of dicks. Yeah. No, you're right. I wasn't aware of Geno when Aaron Berg was carrying him in 2019. You're right. I agree.
Between the Patreon, dude, what the fuck are you so happy about?
Gaytown Fencers.
Yes. The Gaytown Fencers, they're losing. Although it's even close. Like, Adrian O'Connell is terrible. You should go get Daniel Jones, or did he go to the Vikings? Yeah, Joey, I don't know what to tell you with that.
So he said Adrian O'Connell, it's Aiden, the quarterback of the Raiders. But yeah, he said they need to go get Daniel Jones. Like, he does a football show. He's not even aware of what's actually going on. But please keep reading these comments while you drive, Geno, with horrible sound. It's fucking phenomenal.
They're a goddamn mess. They're not a good team. It's not that the Chargers are setting the world. Did you take the number 1 cup holder?
Geno!
Focus.
You're driving a car, dude.
I think it is absolutely insane, Aussie guy. We've got people in my country getting arrested for sharing fucking posts and stuff on Facebook, on Twitter. Yet you've got absolute nobodies in America who are clearly dangerously driving, pretty much admitting to drink driving as well. And just because no one fucking watches him, he doesn't get in trouble for it. You know, incredible.
Yeah, we should report this to the St. Cloud.
we should be a bunch of snitches.
The St. Cloud police seem to want to fucking chase up any crime that's ever been committed. They must be so fucking bored with the bullshit they've going on.
Yeah.
An ounce of cocaine, let's throw him in prison. A fucking one nude pig, let's throw him in prison. Why not send this Geno stream to him? But Geno, you're reading the chat. You're running a live stream, you're driving a car, maybe not worry about which cup holder is being used by who. And by the way, Keanu looks like, remember, oh no, I did this on What's Your Randall. That's right. I told the story about how I was drugged in a club one night.
Good old times.
Don't worry, they weren't trying to rape me. It's fine. But no, Keanu Kiki looks like someone who's been thrown in the car after being drugged. Look at her. Look at her eyes. Like, it's a mess.
Well, Ozzy,
cup holder yields to the drive.
Go, Scoop.
I was just going to say, you're knocking them about doing this while driving, but you have that background on right now. I'm pretty sure you've been driving this whole show. And
I've got to learn not to wear dark colors on the sleeves because my arms disappear. It's fucking sad. I look like an armless man running a podcast. It's amazing.
The issue I have with this as well, same issue I have with Joey C and Mrs. C, Quacks in the chat. She is literally doing fuck all. She could at least be going through the chat. She could be like, look, I don't mind if we got to do this, we got to do this. But can you just pay attention to the road? I'll read out the chats. I'll pick them up on screen because I do my own fucking stream. So I know how to do it. I'm not a fucking retard. Like,
I didn't clip it, but I saw a clip of Keanu when Geno was asleep. She did a stream in the hotel. Right. Yeah. And she said how frightened she is during this.
Right.
And she says, I've got to watch the road or he won't.
Yeah.
Maybe you watch the chat and he watched the road. Wouldn't that be a better fucking idea to go with? Jesus Christ. They are honestly the dumbest amongst us. These two, it's amazing. They are the absolute dumbest amongst us.
Every time you know that.
Just a number one couple.
That's a different thing. You're full of shit, Joey Dago. You're telling me that Daniel Jones is like, nah, I'd rather be a backup on the Vikings when I'm sure. Do you think he's like, well, let me just go to the Vikings where I know I'm the backup? Or
now let's see if Geno figures it out. The Vikings are, as Aaron Imholt's board behind him says, the Vikings are 9-2, might be 10-2 at this point. I don't know. Or the Raiders that are an absolute fucking dumpster fire. Wonder where Daniel Jones would pick. Let's see if Geno can figure out why.
Did he say, if I go to the Raiders, that's a shitty team, they'll make me start and I'll suck more and then my career will be over? Maybe that was a smart move by him. Plus, Going to a playoff bound team is never a dumb move.
John Doe says, yeah, thank God that Piggy show sucks.
Yeah, what were they doing, John? I'm told they were.
Wait, so Gino read. Kiki read the comment. She's like, "Oh, this guy said it," and then Gino went, "Oh, I'll bring it up on screen." Maybe do that yourself, Kiki.
Yeah, for sure. Be a bit more helpful. You absolutely useless cunt. Jesus.
Remember all that credit I was giving her earlier? Echo?
Take it away. Come on.
I was always ready to wipe it away.
Okay. I'm sorry. I should have believed in you.
Yeah, she's the dumbest of the dumb. Don't worry about that. You know, Gino's smart next to Kiki. That's saying something.
Shitting on us, not shitting. Were they?
More me than you, even, I think. But
Really? See,
I don't know.
that's what the Dabbleverse does.
I get you.
Well,
all right. So
Fuck
this
me.
little piggy is the show that Milton, Carl, Moody, they all do on a Friday. They talk about
Sometimes
steel toe.
Rocco. Yeah.
Sometimes Rocco. Yeah, maybe one day I'll be on there. Carl's giving me
Hope
an open invite. So
I hope
that's
not.
exciting.
God, that'd be terrible.
Shut the fuck up, faggot. Turn me into Gino. Jesus. But no, in all seriousness, they were shitting on Keanu and Gino for turning on April and pretending to be friends with her and then just using her for internet clout. So yeah, they dumped on it. But so they're like, that's what the Dabbleverse does. They just shit on people. You know, Gino's gonna lash out at the Dabbleverse again. They just shit on people.
I'm sure Melton was. Melton's a fucking, disingenuous, meaty-breasted, hunchbacked fucking pinhead.
He's more of a humpback.
Yeah, well, whatever he is, he'll do anything for the super chatty.
Not really that bad. They were just like, what happened?
There you go.
All right, so so they were just shitting on us. That's what the Dabbleverse does. That's what those shitty fucking cunt faggot pieces of shit do to people. You know, just
And their
immediately
comments.
start shitting on.
Their comments flying by as well. They're like, yeah, Dabbleverse is horrible. And you just see all their comments. Sup, quiz? Fuck you.
I wish they would like stop and random people would get in and or like that Cash Cab show. They had to start answering questions. Like, come on.
That's brilliant, Scooby. Give the phone back to them. The people in the back can read the chat.
Yeah.
And then they got to try and figure out what's going on. That would actually be Gino, Keanu, we're giving you free ideas.
Yeah. Then double up, considering you've got 2 days of work a month, and you could double up as an Uber driver and do that as well. So win-win. You can't lose, really.
Yeah. Oi, remember we talked about something earlier, Echo?
Oh shit. I can't talk anymore?
No, I forgot to do it, but I just did it.
Okay.
People in the chat, did you just notice the duck disappear from the corner of the screen? Because I just did something that Annie, the tranny, taught me.
I can still see it. I might have to leave.
I know, but you're on the show with me.
No. I'm watching it on my phone as well.
All right. Well,
I'm paying.
But there is a
attention.
delay. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I'll keep an eye.
Anyway. But yeah, Gino hates the Dabbleverse because the Dabbleverse hates Gino. He's a fucking idiot. Oh, wait, they shit on us? Yes, because you suck. You moron.
Sup, queers? Sup, douchey Nazi?
We have a show in Princeton.
Yes, we have a show in Princeton, and fortunately we'll get there, knock wood, a couple hours early so we can fucking get air, decompress, shower.
What would he be knocking that's wood in a car in 2024?
Good question.
Knock
Robbie?
that fucking...
Comment?
I was going to say, knock that empty skull of yours, you dopey cunt.
Hour, relax.
Yes.
All those good things. All those good things.
We can't get enough.
Hi, Bob fan, BFO Pizzle. That is what you do. That is how you do, Bob fan of Patrice.
Drive the car, dude.
I've just had a brilliant thought as well. We're watching this absolute train wreck, and they're on their way to entertain people with comedy, and this is their warm-up. It's so fucking tedious.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, you're gonna smash it out of the park when you get there. He's already said he's empty, that he's fucking got nothing left. So
yeah, let's play a game. Let's play a game because I didn't watch. This is further than I watched. Like
Sure.
I downloaded the whole show. I've not seen any further on. Right, so
Mhm.
let's play a game. What is the next comment that Gino will bring up on screen? Start with you, Echo.
Right.
No,
Okay.
I'll start. I'll
Okay.
start.
All right.
I'm gonna go with. I'm gonna get something generic like "Happy Thanksgiving, guys." Is gonna
Okay.
be mine. Echo. What's yours?
I'm gonna go boring and go with football. Something about football, like one of the American football team games. It's gonna be like, I can't believe I can't think of the name.
Raiders.
The Raiders. Blah blah. Yeah.
No, I can't believe the refs screwed the Chiefs.
Yeah,
or
it's
something
something
like
about
that.
football. Yeah.
Yeah. Scoop.
I'm going with that somebody popped into the stream by accident and they're going to ask directions to the proper stream.
Is that a comment they're going to bring on? Yeah. All right. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. And Robbie, what do you think?
Eckle stole mine, so I'm gonna go with. I'm thinking it's.
Go on, Robbie.
You were the last person.
Robbie,
You had
come on.
the complete
Yeah, I know, but
amount of time.
now I feel all the pressure, and I'm.
If anything, I've got
my
two
brain
ideas,
short
so-
circuiting.
I've got more ideas, Echo. This is the problem.
Come on, Robbie.
Come
on.
Something offensive.
Someone
towards them.
someone that points out maybe you shouldn't be distracted driving. There we go.
That's a good.
All
one,
right.
there you
Yeah,
go.
that's right.
good.
Yeah. All right. Let's
Yep.
see. Let's see. All right.
I'll put the Patreon banner in the bottom because I can, but I will say
Doesn't count.
I think he almost just hit somebody there.
I'm terrible. I'm somewhere in between. Like if you're whether you're a YouTube sub member, I should say, or a Patreon guy, I recommend the Patreon. But whatever is easiest for now. Whatever fucking lets you throw me a few shekels, I fucking appreciate it.
Yeah, look, I agree.
Yeah, if you want to member up right now,
whatever
that'd be
has
great.
you throwing me money is probably the best way to support our show.
I don't know what goes on till I get that gig packing fruit somewhere. Wisconsin Carpentry won. Love this guy, if I'm saying it right. Truth is that Melton did horrible numbers before latching onto the Dow. Yeah, oh yeah. I mean,
Dabbleverse Coke.
It was so Melton did horrible numbers before latching onto the Doubleverse. They're the numbers Gino's doing right now.
Did he ever do that badly? I don't think he did that badly, did he?
Melton, when he was when he first started YouTube, before he started on Still Toe, he was doing like Well, no, he used to do like Ustream and all that shit, and he's always been a podcast. Supposedly it was like 2020, 2021 he started trying to grow his YouTube channel, and he was doing like 50, 70 people before he discovered Steel Toe. Gino and Keanu are doing our numbers right now.
Wow.
And
that's pathetic.
Yeah, like it really is. Yeah, it's a disgrace. But I would, other than the legend, I would go a step further and say we might be making more money. I don't know, like, and I'm thinking both of them combined. But no, they're not doing good numbers. But let's see where he goes with it.
These guys make Surfer Todd on Ben Maller's show seem like Dave Chappelle. Like, I don't understand how they can make that guy seem funny.
That's an inside joke just for the hashtag Malamilitia.
I mean, let me say this. I was amazed as long as Melton's been podcasting, and I won't lie to you, I knew of Nobody Loves Onions and Patrick Melton because Red Bar, who fucking used to shit on me, was always shitting on Melton. So when I saw after 15, 20 years, he's got like 3,000 fucking followers on X, but I guess he gets everyone to follow him on. Oh, this is bad.
Oh, somebody got into an accident.
Oh, this is bad.
I mean, I didn't even know what was coming. Like, I wasn't even ready to shit on him.
I mean, at least give us the dual, camera where we can see what he's seeing.
That's the reaction to someone that's been driving the wrong way for a good 5 miles.
Holy shit. Whoops.
Oh, fuck.
But yes, Red Bar shit on Melton for a while. That's how I know about Red Bar, because I found Melton And I was like, Melton's really entertaining. And then people were like, Red Bar destroyed Melton. Melton's done. I'm like, oh, really? Because it seems pretty funny and entertaining to me. And then I heard that Red Bar shit all over Gene. I was like, oh, yeah, I get that. That makes
That's fine. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, that makes total sense to me. But he didn't even destroy Geno. Geno was somehow limping along because, Robbie, why? Because Anthony Cumia lost money for 2 years to pay this moron.
It's an accident. Hold on.
Uh-oh.
We got a little accident here, people. Please hold on.
The elevator music was supposed to come in right there.
We got a little accident here, people. Hold on. Thankfully, I didn't cause it through
I think
bringing up chats on a live stream.
I think you was correct saying that the headband is to stop the brain leaking.
Oh, it's not bad though. It's a rear end and people are standing there.
Oh boy.
I don't know what's worse, getting rear-ended or getting rear-ended as you're heading to the Dollar General. That sucks. Sup, Stan?
Hello.
You are all a bunch of subs here. Thank you so much. I would have made it members only, but I...
Can you imagine, like, we're not even driving, right? I haven't brought up a chat in ages, but let's just bring this up and then bring this up and then bring this up and then bring this up. Like, I'm sitting here completely stationary, not driving a vehicle. Barely read the chat in a while. You can't even come up with anything to talk about other than we're all a bunch of subs here, Uncle Gene. He's got to bring that up and react to it while driving.
Yeah, that's the problem that you're having here, Aussie guy. You've thought of a show, you've planned it out, you've got structure to it, so you're not understanding the impulsiveness of just going live on your way somewhere in the car, being like, I guess we should talk about something whilst I make people give me money for nothing.
But Echo, there used to be Aaron Berg and Anthony Cumia.
Yeah, okay. In that case, yeah, he's a genius.
Yeah,
He's a genius.
yeah.
Sorry, I'll take it all back.
This is a good point. It is illegal.
Oh.
Yeah, it depends because there's map lights and there's dome lights. So yes, it's illegal to drive with the dome lights, but you can drive with the map lights. Which
are we turning into a snitch show over here?
Sorry, this is a tiny fucking vehicle. Like this makes Mr. Bean's car look fucking huge. It's I don't know if it's their car or if they hired this car, but this is a tiny.
The irony if it was a smart car, right?
Yeah,
for sure.
Like I couldn't. My wife and I have to like really lean our heads in together to get a photo in the car when we go away as a family. Like these two, their heads are just together in one shot on a phone. This is a tiny car.
Just did it all on my phone from Max Lodes' house, and we would have missed the angry fucking fag bus fare dude who didn't even show up to our show Wednesday night.
Had to get the fag in.
He was supposed to show up with a bat, but I guess he's just one of those keyboard warriors. He's a...
Oh, you mean the guy that trolls you in your chat and changed his name to Geno sucks cock for money for bus fare and then walks. Yeah, that guy was going to show up with a baseball bat, you moron.
I think I saw that guy in the BYP chat the other day, and I was like, "Oh, we saw you earlier. You're famous."
Yeah, his name's stuck like that for 10 days.
Yeah.
Geno sucks cock for bus fare and then walks. It's a funny troll name. And Geno was like, yeah, bring your baseball bat, motherfucker. Let's do this. I was like, dude, look at his name. It's like John yelling at Penis Wrinkle.
Yeah. You're forgetting what he added onto the end of that, though, Aussie guy. He was like, yeah, you come along, because I've got lots of friends who will defend me and beat you up if you try to beat me up. So it's fine.
Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah. Just Josh, one of our usual co-hosts. Can't get off with the dome light on. Well, it's true. Right, fucking hell, we're nearly 2 hours. I could fucking go to bed soon. Yeah, we'll play a little bit more.
But I love that he's always like, Gino's stream is starting. Let me get this in before he makes it members only. And everyone's like, wow, why don't we listen to this bus fare guy? What a fucking dope.
This bus fare guy.
This bus fare guy.
This This bus fare guy. It's a very funny name, Gino.
Bus fare guy. Bus fare guy. Let's say
It's
that
not
for another
bus
5
fare,
minutes,
Gino.
then we can go, right?
Yeah, the point of the joke, Gino, is it's not bus fare.
Hmm.
You're sucking dick just for chump change. Is the joke. You're not using it for bus fare because we've seen you catch the train with torn up jeans that show your crotch because Gino is flat broke.
Yeah, that's right. Saw it years ago and thought the show was bad back when he did it with Josh Denny. Yeah, I didn't realize him and Josh Denny were like linked and shit, but they are. And then Josh Denny fucking, started working for Gavin. I used to think that was good, but then I think Denny will be the first to tell you no. You're just selling your soul and giving him money to be on that network.
See, Gino's in a tough spot now because Josh Denny is linked with Gavin McGuinness, who just told Gino to go fuck himself.
Yep.
But also Josh Denny used to work with Patrick Melton. So it's like, well, he also hates Patrick Melton now. So, oh no, what do I do? He's with fucking Gavin, but he hates Patrick. Oh, I'm so confused. What do I do? Who do I yell faggot at? All right, last little bit, and then we're done.
There's no way he was going to keep paying me. Better than getting rear-ended at the nothing. Yeah, nothing is worse than that.
All right, no, better than getting rear-ended in the Dollar General, which Robbie does often. I believe that's the joke, Gino. You're a moron. But keep doing driving streams because
you will crash.
You will definitely kill yourself and your wife at some point.
Christ. In Minecraft.
In Minecraft.
Oh,
while driving in Minecraft, yes. We're very grateful for the support, says Pretty
For the port.
For the port, yeah.
We're very grateful for the pause in chat.
Yeah. Ladies, what I'll ask you from Pretty Antisocial, could you go some low cut tops? Show a bit of cleavage, get the guys going.
Christ, Ozzy.
Wait. Hey, let's be fair. Robbie, if you agree to do the same.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
It's not
a bit of give and take.
Yeah, come on.
Yeah.
It's 2024, guys. We've got equal rights everywhere. Robbie, low cut top next week. Thank you.
Didn't you try to raise, or you were thinking of raising money to? Never mind. I don't want to get into that.
I know to get you nude or get your top off or something.
Put me in a dress or something for $1,000.
No. All right, Robbie, you got to do this.
No.
The whole world wants to see Haley and Jackie's tits. Come on, dude.
No,
we're gonna do this.
For Christmas. It's for Christmas. Think of all the kids that want to see your boobs. Come on.
No.
We'll do a special Christmas stream.
Come on.
It's Pretty Antisocial.
Yeah.
Come on, get your tits out for the boys.
I gotta maintain
your tits out for the boys.
I gotta maintain 1% of self-respect.
No.
Dude, what self-respect do you have? You got none left. It's all cooked. You are done. Come on.
Wow, thanks, Ozzy.
Can you at least buy a top where it's got fake boobs on it, so it looks?
Yeah, there you go.
Come on,
actually, we'll get Rocco to send the Bedorable thing.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
We might need a bigger size for Robbie, though, to be fair.
Yeah, you're probably right.
I think his boobies are a little bit bigger than us.
Well, let's get back to making fun of Gino and not me.
Take one for the Dabbleverse, Robbie. Come on.
Man.
Jesus, Robbie. All right, we've gone.
Oh, yeah, I'm the bad guy here.
Robbie, you're letting everyone down.
Seriously.
Seriously, Robbie, this is what I came back for.
Look, this is what he fought for.
Can I go to Ukraine?
This is what he fought for, and you're not even going to respect this man enough to get your tits out for the lads. That's disgusting.
Come on, dude.
Robbie, come on.
All of those months, the scoop under heavy fire, trying to fucking wrap bandages around bleeding men.
Yeah.
Come on, dude.
I did it for you, man.
Just getting your tits.
Robbie, he was keeping people's spirits up by telling them, don't worry, we're seeing Robbie's massive knockers when we get home. Don't worry, it's all going to be worth it.
Yeah.
And to be fair, I think you can outdo. Oh, sorry, go, Scoop.
I was going to say, he might get a bonus if you milk him all.
Yes, yeah.
$5 for every cup that you fill.
I think you can outdo Pretty Antisocial, Robbie. I think your tits are bigger than both of theirs combined. How about that?
Gotta be that, Robbie. You can be the champion that we've all been waiting for right here. You can be the steel toe.
Christmas special.
Take it as a maybe. We'll leave it as a maybe, guys.
Yeah, Christmas special. Robbie's tits versus Jackie and Haley's. That is
the steel nip show.
What if we get Deadful involved? If we can get in touch with Deadful,
what, get his tits out as well?
No, see if he'll put some money up for Robbie's tits. Oh, Jesus Christ. This is a disgrace.
Oh, I'm the disgrace. Okay, yeah. Well, I am, but not in that context.
Stop taking it personally. No, I was having a shot at myself and Eccles, and we are a disgrace.
Well, like I said, I only got 1% of self-respect, so
yes,
this is
who cares? Get rid of that 1%. It's fine. It's only one.
All right, so the goal. So let's hit the goal over the next month. So what's the date today? Oh, today's
Happy December.
It's officially the 2nd of December right now in Perth.
Only if you're weird, yeah.
Yeah. But it's the 1st of December. By Christmas, the goal is, what's the goal, Robbie? What is it to get you to push your tits up on screen? What's the number?
God, Jesus Christ!
Everyone has a price. Everyone has a price. Come on.
Well, like $5.
No.
Great point. Pretty antisocial. Forget the price. It's that. Or watch a full episode of Steel Toe Morning Show.
Wait, I already have to do that.
Wait, can we make him snipe it? Oh my god, can we make him snipe the whole episode?
Oh, yeah.
By himself on his channel. He's got to snipe the whole, and you've got to be talking, otherwise it's not transformative. So you've got transformative, sorry. So yeah, your choice. Boobs or
Robbie.
do some hard work.
I would rather watch a week of Steel Toe. I would rather watch a
All right, we've got him for a week of Steel Toe.
No, that's not what I said.
Yeah. We got you in for a week of Steel Toe.
Bullshit.
Just get your tits
bullshit.
All right, Robbie, you better bring some good clips next week because you got a week of Steel Toe ahead of it. Or push your tits up.
Just your little boobies. Get a little nips in.
So
the world needs this. You see what's going on in the world today. You could right the ship, Robbie.
No, fuck it. I'd rather have World War III than this shit. Let's go.
What the fuck? Come on, man.
He totally did.
Yep.
The choice has been made. Stamp it. A week of Steel Toe.
Girls,
no!
Just a side thing. If you don't go on stream, like you can still kind of,
it's out there. It's in the ether.
You can do it if you want.
You
just because Robbie won't show it,
Hey, ladies, stay classy. Seriously, stay classy. That's why everyone respects
Fine.
you.
Also,
just Robbie.
Now you stay classy after you've committed me to a fucking week of Steel Toe. This is bullshit.
No. You committed you to a week.
No, I didn't commit myself to shit.
And
actually,
the Robbie Rage music.
See, actually, Aussie guy makes a good point. Those girls, they stuck by their principles the whole time. They didn't bend, they didn't buckle at all. Well done, girls. Robbie, on the other hand, was going to get his boobs out. So there we go. We'll leave it at that.
That planned out works. I got to be honest. Every time Haley goes, I'm really warm. I need to go remove my sweater. And I was like, oh, yes. It's got a fucking turtleneck underneath. What's going on?
Oh, damn
it. Kidding, of course. We respect you for your brains, not your...
No, like, all joking aside, normally we would be like, no, just get your top off. They are awesome. They've got top-tier content. Yeah.
Genuinely not. No, they're smart women. They're funny women. They're good. They do a great job. Pretty antisocial. Check it out. I mean, they get more fucking viewers than us. So what the fuck am I fucking them? Fuck off.
Of course they're good.
No, they are. They're great. They really are. They research it. They're prepped. They do a great job. So and we appreciate them being here. All right, we're done. Fuck, over 2 hours. Jesus, I don't think we got enough for 2 hours, to be honest. Money wise,
right, 3 hours next week. Then come on.
Oh, we got enough. Fuck this.
Whoa!
Wow.
He's getting on your tits.
It's Article 15.
Yeah. All right, cool plug.
Yeah, Echo Pineapple, put the 3 where the last D should go on YouTube. You can find me on Twitter, Echo Pineapple, and see me at 2:30 Eastern with Rochi, where we absolutely destroy Joey C. It's so much fun. Come pop along and make sure you follow, etc.
Joey Chestnut.
I think the best Joey C coverage in the Dabbleverse, in my opinion.
Oh, yeah.
Because you guys don't feed into him. You just rip on him. I prefer
fun.
that. So
It's fun.
very good. Yeah, definitely check out Pine Double Pint. And of course, Echo, what's your handle every Sunday?
Oh, you can't miss that. If you don't want to watch OJ like everyone else, come watch us in the morning. 8:15 a.m. every Sunday. Or if you're watching that, you can watch us afterwards. Catch up. It's fun. There you go.
Thank you. Great show. Congratulations on the 16th month anniversary. Thank you. We didn't get our $1 a minute, though. I'm very disappointed. But,
so sad.
Scoop, now that you're back in town and you can actually interact with people if you're in the mood, let people know where they can interact with you.
Yes, sir. It feels good to have my feet underneath me for a change. But yeah, on Twitter, I refuse to call it the other name. At Jesse Crean, that's JESSECREAN.
Perfect. Thank you, buddy. And Robbie.
On the one time I got it right and I was going to say X, I would look like a complete dick for saying it because of what just Jay Scoop said. I mean, it's been a good, how long has X been X? Like 8 months, and I've not once got it right. And the one time Jay Scoop says it, today was the day I was going to get it right. I'm not that big of a dick, unlike you guys. On Twitter, you can find us at USA of AUS Pod, and then you can find my personal channel at Mariner Robbie.
It's not a channel, it's just a Twitter page.
Personal,
Wow.
You know what I mean. I'm flustered now.
Thank you, Emily,
Thank
for
you,
the
Emily.
$4.99. Thank you, guys. Appreciate it. That's
No,
very
no,
nice.
thank you.
No, thank you.
No, thank you.
We'll
Stop.
No, thank you.
We're just. I'm
Thank you.
clicking enough until we
Thank you.
have got up to our
Thank
$1
you.
a minute.
Thank you.
Just recently. Thank you, Emily. Appreciate it. Yeah, we've had a good time, and we hope you guys have as well. Yeah, of course. What's your handle with Echo? Check that out every Sunday. I assume I'm organizing something with Get My Go soon to get another Get My Go episode, a Christmas episode out before Christmas. And hopefully maybe we can do a live stream before the next Get My Go release. I might bring some Johnny podcasting back soon for this show, but obviously this week with Steel Toe, Kiki, and Geno, we were just too jam-packed to get through. But yeah, I definitely want to get back to some Johnny podcasting soon. I do still have a t-shirt available on prowrestlingtees.com/Mike Durband. You can get an at that Sussy Guy t-shirt, because on Twitter or X, I'm at that Sussy Guy. Just imagine that Aussie guy and put an S where the A should be. We'll catch you next time on United States of Australia.
Do it, Robbie. Do it now. Do it.
Get your tits out.
Get your tits out for the boys. Get your tits out for the boys. Get your tits out for the boys.
Get